It's my Brasilver team. Now, my Brasilvers are very nice players, and I would totally recommend them. This team for anyone who has about 200, 150k. Now, we will start off with our subs. Now, first up, we have Alon. 3-star skills. Pretty good player. As a striker, 82 pace, 77 dribbling is not bad. He's pretty agile, too. Recommend buying him, and he's worth the money. He's actually a very cheap player. And we can see what I picked him up for. I picked him up for 650. Definitely worth it. Now, our next player is Paulinho. Another bench player. 85 pace is worth it, but 2.1k, I really don't feel like it is. I would recommend him, but I wish he was a bit cheaper. He's a good sub, and he's one of the cheaper ones I could find. So, yeah, and he has pace. What can I say? Now we have this goalkeeper, Fabiano on the bench. Pretty good player. He was actually my original, my starting one, actually, a while ago. And he's worth the money. I mean, 76 diving, 77 reflexes, 75 handling, 74 kicking, 74 positioning is freaking amazing. His only thing that's bad is really his speed. He really should be a gold, but luckily he's a rare silver. So yeah. And now we have Leandro Donizete, who's a very good CDM with good pace, good defending, but not amazing passing. I really actually prefer him over Asuncao, but he was my starting CDM. However, I just feel that Asuncao looks nicer in a squad builder. But this guy is worth all the money. 850 coins. Really can't go wrong with him. Now moving on, we have Leandro. And he's actually pretty expensive. But he, yeah, I think he's expensive. And he's definitely a good player. Not as good as my other strikers. But 87 pace and 75 dribbling is good. Unfortunately, he only has 3-star skills, which is why I didn't start him. And you may be asking, oh, skills, what's wrong with you? But, I mean, to be honest, I feel that, I mean, like, in a Brasilver team, the skills are the things that pay the bills. So I just really wanted the skills there. And also, his finishing is not fantastic. So, yeah. Now we move on. We have Rodney. And for a center back, he is pretty good. I'd say 73 defending, 77 heading, and 70 pace is good. But, I mean, definitely not as good as my starters. And then moving on, we have another center back, 72 pace, 73 defending, 77 heading. Another good player, solid. I wouldn't call him that amazing. But moving on, we do not have Javi Martinez. I take that back. But, yeah, those are my subs. And let's start off with the actual team. Here we have in goal, Bruno. Bruno is a fantastic goalie. I would recommend him completely. 82 diving, 70 reflexes. And I would actually call him... the only reason I preferred him over Fabiano is, first of all, he's cheaper, and second of all, the 82 diving comes in handy sometimes and just saves my life. Really, it's just pretty important. I mean, I think diving. I mean, to be honest, the diving makes up for the reflexes. So yeah, and also his positioning is pretty decent, and his kicking is also. His handling's not amazing. But when you see the defenders, you'll see that they will help him out quite a bit. And we have, starting off, Antonio Ferreira, 81 pace. And really, that's the only stat that's good with him. Wouldn't call him best center back, but he has pace, so I do like him. I mean, to be honest, the defending stats aren't terribly important. And as you can see with this other club, he did score 9 goals, 92 games. So he is a pretty nice player. And he is very tall. So, that's another factor with him. Moving on, now we have another pretty good center back with 74 defending and 81 heading. Those are really standout stats. His pace is not amazing, but that's why he's in the middle of the two. And yeah, very good player and 3-star skills. All of my center backs have 3-star skills. I went for skills with this one. But by the way, this man, not a cheap player. This man definitely is. Moving on, we have Zilao. So he has 73 pace, not bad. 71 defending and 81 heading. So I would call him, apparently he's very OP in game, because he does cost more than, Zilao. No, he does cost more than, my previous center back, Paulo Vinicius. Cost more than Vinicius and, Ferreira. So I think he's pretty OP in game. And also, I mean, I guess you can say that with 73 pace and 81 heading, that's just a great combination. So moving on, we have our CDM, who's Alan, who's definitely, for the price, the best player on this team. And first of all, okay, point out, he does have, I think, 3-star skills. Just not amazing, but he has 75 dribbling, so he's pretty agile. He's very agile, actually. Good pace, not bad. Not bad pace. Good defending, for CDM, you need that. And good passing. So, I mean, he's just a perfect player for me, and I feel like he's just a great addition to this team. Moving on, now we have Marcos Assunção. Now, I would actually probably prefer that substitute. I forgot his name. Shoot, what's his name? Sorry. That was very unprofessional. But Leandro Donizete, I would definitely prefer him over Assunção. But the 85 passing does look quite nice. And, I mean, not bad defending is also pretty decent. So, yes. And now we'll go back to this page because it looks nice. And we start with the left mid, who has Rafael Martinho, and he has 92 pace and 78 dribbling. Otherwise, he's not the best player. Very bad finishing, if I recall correctly. But, yeah, he has pace. He can come back and help defend. Even though his defending is not amazing, but he can help out defensively, because he has pace. And yes, now to our right mid we have another 90 pace man, Danilino. Now I was thinking of Danilino or Maicon Liete, and I found that Danilino, I mean, better pace and same skills for the same price is better. So I decided Danilino would be the choice for me. Also, I like his name. But the one thing I do regret is not having that, like, amazing face of Maicon Liete. I love that face he has, just like, I don't know, it's just the weirdest face. If you don't know it, look him up. And now, moving on, we have our another great player. For the price, Vitor Junior. By the way, this guy costs 50k. He costs about, what does he cost? Like 6k. No, 2, oh, freaking god. Let me check. Let me check. And he costs 2k, yeah. So not expensive, not cheap. But now, another great player for the money, I would say Vitor Jr. 84 pace, 80 dribbling, fantastic, and 71 passing, not bad. So definitely buy him if you can for your Brasilver team, because he's fantastic. Now, if you notice, these are all rare silvers. I do like rare silvers. They're a bit nicer looking than non-rare silvers. But I feel that non-rare silvers make the best hidden gems. Now, there was another hidden gem who I would have put on this team, but just for the sake of them being shiny, I didn't. And also because they didn't have very good stats except for their pace. And he was a center back, by the way. But moving on, we have our first striker, which is Elton. Elton, beautiful player, 5-star skills, 82 pace, and 82 dribbling, and a bit better finishing than Leandro, which is the reason that I would not put Leandro in. And to be honest, the 5-star skills better than the 3-star skills. I'm comparing him to the Leandro, by the way. He's not the paciest player, but he does have the skills to pay the bills. If you know what I mean with 5-star skills, yep, that's how it is. And yeah, basically, he's a good player, pretty agile too. He's very short, I believe. I think he's 5'2". Yeah, he's extremely short. But yeah, good player. And yeah, now our other striker is the man himself, Wallison. Now, Wallison has 88 pace, which I wish it was in the 90s, to be honest. But 88 pace, and realize his only good stat, but he has 5-star skills. And, I mean, he's extremely OP. And just, I'd say that if he was, for his price, I think he's a very good player. I bought him for 74k, and this is PS3 we're talking about. So the market crash really did help me out in this case. And yeah, definitely recommend Wallison. Fantastic player. And yeah, so that's it. Please forget about these players. I just put them in for the hell of it. But yeah, this is my squad builder for you. This has been Yolt FIFA Gaming. Peace.